Hello and welcome to Tara's Daily Insight and the Open Door. I am Mitchell, your intuitive messenger, and this is your place to receive your spiritual caffeine for a high vibrational life. It is Monday, June the 17th, 2013, and today is a 17 day, which is the card right after Tower, which is the star card, but add 6, 17 to 13 up, and you get 20, which is the Judgment card. So that's kind of cool, because that's being freed from things. We talked a little bit about that in yesterday's video, so if you didn't see that one, jump back there. It'll make a little bit more sense. But thank you for viewing, subscribing, tweeting, reposting, helping this little group of people to grow on Facebook, on my Team Spirit Daily Message, on my website, and this YouTube channel as well. If you're not familiar with the services that I offer, please check it out. I do animal communication, I do soul coaching package sessions, individual sessions on phone or Skype here in the US, and Skype around the world. So diving right in, Open Door is going to be a good one today. I can feel that. It's about a new way that I'm working. So diving in, our card for today, Six of Coins. So I said that intentionally. This is also Pentacles, so keep that in mind if you use different decks. Number 6, very spiritual number. We're in a 6th month. It's a 6th year. So lots of things going on with sixes. And it's feminine, receptive, very balancing, as you can see by this energy today. Coins, money, family, resources, finances, even your abilities and talents. Last night on the radio we were talking about coins, and Jamie said something, really open the realms of coins, not just about work and money. So even abilities, one day that came in a reading for me, so I always had to continue to include it's about the abilities and talents, because those things can turn into money. Coins are also earth, pentacles are earth, so they're a slow moving entity. When you do readings for yourself, if you were to ask a time frame and pull a card, which take it with a grain of salt, because intention, where you are, your belief can all change that in an instant. But if you were to pull this card, it would represent 6 years. Because in what I've been taught and what I set up as my intention with reading is that coins will equal years. Cups will equal months. Swords will equal weeks, and wands are days. And the way that I can remember it is, wands are quick, fast, fiery things. Days, they're the numerous and shortest. And then swords, I just remember weeks, the SW. I don't know how that works for me. Cups, months, they hold just a little bit more. And then the element earth or years come involved, because it's kind of the slowest moving. I always think of like the Grand Canyon and how long it took to carve that out. So I know some of you have often wondered about how I can do this with time frame. But if you pull this and you saw 6 of coins, then what you would say to yourself is, okay, where I am, how I'm thinking, my belief system, it's going to take 6 years to get what I'm asking about. If I like that, great. If I don't, I change that energy. And the way you can do that is by setting up a different belief system. If it's about a love that you're looking for and it's going to take 6 years, that's a long time for some people, unless you're 12. So then you would change, ask your guides, show me how I can move this energy up so I can bring this person into my life quicker and faster. And, and then after you make some changes, you can ask that question again. I wouldn't recommend in the next 5 minutes, but in like maybe a week to a month or a year even, depending on how much work you're doing on yourself. And I always say, when it comes to dating, relationship, if you're single and you're not finding the right person, just look yourself in the mirror and say, would I date me? Would I date myself? With all that goes on in my daily life, the way my house looks, is it organized and neat, or is it a trash bin? I mean, is that kind of person you would want to date? Would you date yourself? Are you someone who gets into drama, watches and deals with nothing but frivolous TV? Or is there some substance to you? Are you a balanced individual? Are you stable? Do you drink a lot? Would you date yourself? That's one of the best questions to ask about finding a relationship. And if you kind of go, well, maybe, I mean, if it's not a resounding yes, I love myself and I would date myself, then start doing some work. Back to the card. So this card is about bringing things into balance, which is what I would recommend for yourself if you are single and you want to find somebody. Find that balance in your life. Yes, some frivolous TV is good, but also something with a little more substance is going to help balance you out. Today's a great day of balance. I'm going to say that between now, and I did look up because I said it yesterday, I felt like there was something astrological going on within the next 7 days. Full moon does come up this coming Saturday, Sunday. Between now and the Saturday and Sunday, great day to balance things out. And I also am hearing you really need to work on that balance. Stay very balanced. Think of the pendulum swinging from one side to the other. Bring it very carefully and smoothly into the center where I feel like it's the most peaceful place to be. It's nice to have some highs and lows, but I feel like, think of a calm pond versus one where a storm's rolling in. You know, the calm pond is peaceful. Peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. We're always going to have some storms to clear out some baggage and leaves and take some tree limbs down, some pruning. But ultimately, we want to stay in that beautiful, peaceful place of calm. At least I do. There are some of you who choose not to on a regular basis, and that's fine. If you enjoy being in that place of always moving, always shifting, always changing, and drama, and things like that. So it's not a bad thing. It's just your choice, and that's good for you. Good for you. I'm all about peace and stability right now in my life. But anyway, so use this next couple of days for that, to find that balance. Quick shift into the open door. And the new way I'm working, we all have, well, I shouldn't say we all have, but if you've seen the iPhone where when you turn it on and it shows you how much battery level you have left, 100%, 90%, 65%, once you get down to like 20, it turns red. I watched a man work, and it was interesting because I took away from the 40-minute class I saw him work, I took away so much information about healing and energetics and energy level. So each morning when I wake up, I just ask myself, where am I? Where's my battery level? Because I plug my phone in at night, so it should wake up at 100%. I should wake up at 100%. This morning I actually woke up and I felt 100%. Yesterday I woke up and I felt 75%, or actually 2 days ago, Saturday, I felt 75% when I was standing in the shower. So I intentionally thought, I asked my guys, I said, how high can I put myself today? Because I was dealing with like some allergy or something. I said, how high can I get myself today? And I heard 95%. And I said, well, I'll take it. Anything above 85, I feel great about personally. If I'm 20 years old, I should be feeling 95% and above all the time. So not that as you get older, but you need less energy, but as you get older, there are more things to contend with within the physical body. My opinion and belief. So I said, okay, I can get to 95%, or I think I said 90%, 95%. So I just sat there in the shower and I said, and I just intended to raise my vibration as high as I could. And I got up to 85%, and then when I kind of let go, I felt it only settle back down to 80. And I thought, okay, that was a step forward. Took another breath and I said, I raised myself up, intention, and I could see that I could get to about 92%. And when I let go of that intention, I kind of hovered around 87 to 90%. And I thought, that's good, I'm going to hold right there. So lately in my last couple of days of readings, I'm looking at someone's overall energy and I say, I feel like you're at about 80%, which doesn't feel too bad with what's going on in your life, but we would love to have you at a higher level. This is all using intuition. This is all using my guides to show me what level they are. And then I went into the 5 dimensions of wellness, social, physical, intellectual, emotional, and spiritual. SPIES. Social, physical, intellectual, emotional, and spiritual. And I said, like, socially, I feel like actually it was for an animal, and I was like, socially, I feel like this dog is at 40%. This is one of the lowest places. So I felt like you need to integrate them with other animals, other people, to raise that up. Physically, I felt like they were about 75%. I intuited a few things going on with their hips and stuff. Emotionally, I felt like they were at a pretty good place. I felt like they, like 85, 90%. I felt like they dealt with emotions and things pretty well. And spiritually, I felt like they were very high and very knowing. And intellectually, I felt they were pretty high in knowing too, like above 85%. So the cool way that I'm working is I'm just using that intuition, and I like numbers and percentages, so that really works into my belief system. So, some of you this may resonate with. Some of you may go, I don't get that. You can see bar graph, you can see pi. graphs, whatever works for you. But for me, the images of the battery and the phone, because it's something I see almost every day, works very well. So just throughout the day, check your energy. And when you're feeling stressed or anxiety or something like that, those things will lower it in a heartbeat. When I start getting obsessed about, getting home through traffic at the right time, I felt my energy just being depleted. And I thought, okay, let me stop. How can I push this up higher? Oh, I see that I'm worried about getting home in time for what? Nothing. So I released that. I knew that there was nothing that I had to worry get home about. I just in my mind knew I should be home by 5 p.m. And all of a sudden I realized I wasn't going to be home by 5 p.m. I was going to be 5:10. And I released the fact, okay, 10 minutes late is not a big deal for nothing anyway. So check in, see where your energy levels are on a regular basis, and start using that if it resonates with you. If not, find a way to, do that in a different way, different form, different images, different analogy. So I think that's about it. Have a wonderful, amazing day. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Namaste.